What's going on, guys? Thanks for watching. Keep calm and game on. In this episode, we're playing some more Darkest Depths, just brainstorming, shooting out ideas, and yeah, just having some fun with it. I just unlocked this gun in my last playthrough. I don't think I recorded it, but it's the scatter gun. I don't know if you can see that very well, but yeah, it's a scatter gun. Just unlocked it, so we're going to pick it up here, and we're going to get busy. I did suggest in the Discord channel to the developer that I thought the big bosses were a little bit too overpowered and that they, like, the health bar on them need to be cut in half. He suggested I just use a different gun because a lot of the times I'm just using the, the standard default rifle. And this one isn't super powerful, so that might be a reason why I wasn't having too much luck when I killed them. I did try using the bounce gun in my last playthrough, and that seemed to kill the Seething Heart big boss pretty quickly. So I'm going to try to switch up guns and see how fast I can kill the next big boss, if I get to the big boss, because that may have just been the problem. But I'm going to give it a go, and we're going to see. Because if that's the case, then, that's my bad, not the developer's fault. But I think a lot of the time I was just using this standard weapon, which isn't super powerful, but it does have some nice grenade effects, and it does do damage to these smaller enemies. But I might want to switch to a more powerful gun like the scatter gun when it comes to taking out the enemy spawners and the big bosses. So we're going to just give it a go and see how far we can get. As always, guys, if you want to check this game out for yourself, it is, I think, $10 on Steam currently. The price will go up over time as the developer puts more content into the game because it is still in early access. But with that being said, the developer is very active on Discord, and he takes a lot of suggestions, tries them out himself, and if he likes what he sees, he puts them in the game, makes them live, and then as people play and give more feedback, he kind of tweaks it from then on out. But for example, I recommended he kind of make things a little bit brighter because I really liked how the lighting looked in the game. It kind of forced these things to be a little bit blown out, though. As you can see, there's kind of a weird kind of lens flare effect. I wasn't the biggest fan of that, and he decided he probably doesn't like that either, so he's probably going to nerf that in the next update. But that's just an example of, him taking into consideration what fans and what players have said and kind of trying it out and seeing how it works and then kind of going from there. So really appreciate how the developer actually talks to his fans and, tries out feedback and tries out different ideas. He also put this flashlight in. I kind of recommended, I begged him for a flashlight, and he put in a flashlight and it had its kind of really cool effect. So I'm glad that ended up in the game. But yeah, just little things like that. So whenever I play these playthroughs, I always try to give feedback and any ideas that I have because, they might end up being in the game or like an offshoot of an idea I had or he had kind of end up in the game or just anybody had, really. So it's kind of cool to just throw out ideas and see what sticks. And I think eventually we're going to have a really cool game here. So I'm stoked to see what the final product's going to look like. It's already really fun as it stands now, but yeah. And with all that being said, like I said, it is like this is made by one person. So this is far better than anything I could come up with. I'm not a programmer or anything, but I mean, this is pretty legit for a one-man team. And I've played games that have multiple people working on them that aren't even half as fun as this one. So that speaks a lot to the developer and what he's been able to accomplish by himself. But I think the game's just going to keep getting better as time goes on and as fans keep giving feedback. So guys, if you get this game, be sure to leave some feedback like on Steam reviews, or you can simply join the Discord. I'll try to find that Discord link and maybe put it in one of my descriptions for one of my videos so you can join that too and be part of the conversation. But yeah, really cool community over there, and the developer actually listens and takes ideas and suggestions into consideration as he makes the game and builds them. So let's continue. I think we gotta go upward. So I think we got a kind of Mario wall jump over here. I really like this wall jump mechanic where you have to kind of jump from wall to wall to get up here. That's kind of cool. I also recommended that, I don't know if this will happen, but if he could make some of the levels have a little bit more verticality. Like this level is a good example. Like this has a lot of verticality, a lot of up and down areas where you can kind of jump on. But even like the smaller levels with like, maybe not as tall, but just adding something as simple as like a ramp like this that just kind of goes up to maybe a higher level, and then, enemies would be down there so you can kind of get the drop on them from up here, or you'd be down here and enemies would be kind of spawning just a little bit overhead. But, just having those different levels, those different height elements, kind of like this, just having more of this stuff within the smaller levels, I think would add a lot to the game. I'm not sure how many levels he's currently put into the game because they're all kind of on a a randomly generated basis. So every time you play, it kind of procedurally generates the way the game is laid out. So I'm not sure how many he's currently made, but you know, I always throw out suggestions on cool things for levels, and you know, I hope they'll be put in the game. But if not, you know, no worries. There's a lot of levels that I haven't even seen yet because I dive fairly quickly in this game. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the best, but we're gonna continue and try to fight a big boss. Speaking of bosses, I did recommend that he kind of like cut the health of every boss like in half, because I find that they're kind of super, like they take a long time to kill. But he noticed that when he was watching my videos that I'm using the main default blaster a lot, and this isn't like near as powerful as like you know, the secondary guns that you can pick up. So he suggested I use maybe a more powerful weapon to see how that works, because he said he even thought about increasing some of the boss's health because they just died too quickly with some other weapons, like the, I think, magma rifle, he said. I don't know if I've ever picked up the magma rifle. I'm really bad with names, but I'm going to try to use my secondary, my more powerful gun whenever I come to a big boss, and we're going to see how that works, and see if I can kill the bosses faster. Because I suggested that he kind of cut the health bars in half because it was taking me like a really long time to kill them, and I felt like it just kind of killed the flow of the gameplay. But if simply switching my gun to, you know, something different will kill them quicker, then you know, we're gonna try that and see how that works. So I'm trying to get up here. Let me see. 1 second. I want to try to get this. Pick it. Oh, buddy. Arcane Launcher. That's what I'm talking about. So now we got 3 guns in our inventory. Very nice. I'm going to try to get over here. And we got to try to get to the top. Maybe if I run this way. It's kind of difficult to get on those higher levels, I'll admit that. Let me see if I can do this. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try my flashlight because I love the flashlight. Okay, here we go, here we go. I'm going to try out this Arcane Launcher. I don't feel like it's super powerful, but it's doing damage, I'm assuming. I'm out of energy. Okay, let's switch back to this. We good on that. I feel like the scattergun, the spread is just, well, I mean, it is called a scattergun for a reason, but I feel like this is just, it spreads way too much. Maybe if that spread was a little bit more focused. Well, I guess if you get super close, it's not too big of a problem. I guess it's not really meant to be used at a ranged distance, but I don't know. It's just something I would like to see. I mean, other people might like the big spread, but I would kind of like to see it be a little more focused. I mean, you can use a secondary fire button, and it does focus it more. Obviously, with the one shot there, with just multiple projectiles in that one shot. But this just feels, I don't know. Maybe I just got to use it at a close range. So we'll try that. But I think we got to keep going upward. So let's attempt to climb this tower. I think he said in Discord that he was kind of inspired by like a Mario clock tower level or something when he was creating these taller levels. I could be wrong about that, but I remember somebody saying something about Mario, and then some screenshots of a level that looked like this. So you'll have to jump in Discord and ask him yourself, but I think it was kind of inspired by a Mario type level. But let's go through here, and let's try to take out some of these. Okay, that died pretty quick. Not bad, not bad. He also tweaked some of the enemy AI, so it feels a little bit more aggressive. Feels like it charges you, and you know, just a little bit more agile. So I like that. And again, he's constantly trying to improve the game, so I really do appreciate that, because a lot of these indie developers, you know, they put a game out on early access, they take your money, and then they just kind of abandon the game, and you're kind of stuck with a half-finished product. But this guy, he really seems like he's putting in an effort, and you know, I really do appreciate that. So shout out to you, man. Kudos for the hard work. And when I make these videos, oh man, that's really bright. Again, the lens flare. He's going to turn that down in the next update, because as you can see, it's kind of overblown, hard to see. But he's gonna he knows that that's kind of an issue at the moment, so he's definitely going to tweak that. But yes, like with every update, I'm always like really liking what I see. Every update seems to polish it a little bit more. And sometimes, like I said, the lens flare, he doesn't, like, some things don't work as well as, you know, I thought they may have, or as thought, you know, or as he thought they may have worked, would work. So yeah, he's going to tweak that, but at least he, you know, gives things a go and tries it and then lets the community try it and then gets feedback and goes from there. A lot of developers don't do that, so I can appreciate that. So where's the next door here? Let's keep going. Oh, wait, there it is. I'm gonna try to get close. I think this gun is just really meant to get close. It's kind of like a shotgun scatter blast. And you can't really, you know, shoot a shotgun from a far distance unless they're like, you know, metal slugs or something. You gotta be up close and personal. So I think that's mainly what this gun is meant for. Let's see. I think we go through this door. I am kind of low on health, so I'm probably gonna die. I really wanted to get to a big boss to kind of test out the secondary guns, the alternate weapons, to see if I could kill a big boss faster. But we might just end up dying before that happens. But we're gonna give it our best shot here. Oh god. Just give me some health. Give me some health. Give me some health. Oh lord. Come on. Give me some health. There we go. Some more health. Slowly but surely, we're gonna crank this health bar up. Pick it up. Please be something. Oh, we got the bounce gun. Nice. I love me the bounce gun. Okay, so we got, like, I think this is the most weapons we've had in a single run. Like, I usually only get 2. Sometimes maybe 3, but I think we have like 4 weapons in our inventory now. Okay, what am I missing here? Is there still a spawner that I need to take out? I don't think so. Where is the door that we need to go through? I think we came through that door. So I think we... Unless this is a dead end. Sometimes I run into rooms where it's like there's only one door. So you have to kind of backtrack and then find a room with 2 doors. This might be one of those rooms. So I think we got to backtrack and see if we can find a previous room that has another door in it. I think he might eventually add a minimap. He's been having some issues with that. But I think it... Oh yeah, this one has 2 doors. So I think maybe I go through this door. He's also working on like the color coding. I think there's going to be like 3 different colors eventually. So like it's green if you've been through it. It'll be red if you haven't gone through it. And then it'll be like blue or something if... I don't know. Something like that. But he's going to work on the color coding. Because I think that will kind of help solve some of those backtracking issues. But like I said, he's constantly working on this game, working on improving it. So that's a good thing in my book. Grab that. But as it stands, I mean, it's pretty polished. It's fun. It's playable. Let me pick up this. And let's go through here. Yeah, we haven't been here yet. Okay. Took that guy out. I think there's a couple spawners in here. There we go. You gotta get really close with this gun. Maybe that's the point. I don't know. You can't have that risk and reward. I mean, it's a powerful weapon, but the trade-off is that you gotta get up close and in their face to make it work right. So come on, buddy. Pick up all the good stuff. Hey there, buddy. Gotta find me a health pack because I'm running low. What? I died? Dang it. I really wanted to try to get to a big boss so I could try out his theory of, like, you know, using a more powerful weapon. Because, you know, that makes sense. You know, if you're using the weakest weapon you have, of course it's going to take a long time to kill the boss. But again, I think in previous runs, I think I've used a more powerful weapon, but it still took a long time. But then again, I'm not the best at these games, so maybe it's just my lack of skill. Who knows? But yeah, if you like what you saw, guys, give this video a thumbs up. If you want to check it out for yourself, it is, like I said, $10 on Steam. Once again, it is called Darkest Depths. So give it a go, check it out. And you can always return it if you don't like it. I mean, I think you can play any Steam game for up to 2 hours. And as long as you ask for a refund within, I think, 7 days. It might be 30 days, but I think it's 7 days. So if you play under 2 hours and you try to ask for a refund within 7 days, you'll get your money back. So if you just want to try it out, you always have that option. But I think for $10, it's fun as it is, and it's just going to get better over time. And again, it has a very active developer, so he's constantly putting updates and patches and working on things. So yeah, if you want to jump on the Darkest Depths bandwagon, check it out for yourself. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for being fans. And remember, keep calm and game on. Toodles!